Hello, my homies. One smart cat doing some Dead by Daylight. And recently, one of my subscribers who is pretty active in my comments is getting into DBD, and he asked me what killer he should start off with. My initial thought was to do the Wraith, because even at low, middle, and high MMR, Wraith is honestly pretty good. He's relatively easy to learn. He has a couple different ways you can play him. You can do him hit and run. You can do him as a chase killer. And there's honestly a lot of builds that work really well with him. But that actually got me thinking, if he's just getting into Dead by Daylight, he's not going to have access to a lot of the builds, a lot of the perks and all that stuff. Because how long Dead by Daylight's been out, how many new killers have been released and everything like that. The truth is, Dead by Daylight is not a very new player friendly game. If you're just now picking up the game, you're, quite a bit behind whenever it comes to perks and all that. And there's not really anything you can do about it besides grind out the perks and everything. So that gave me an idea. Basically, I'm going to do 3 different builds with the Wraith. The first build will be only his perks and his add-ons, and I'm actually going to do lower add-ons. I'm only going to do green and lower because, maybe you haven't got into a bunch of the reds or purples yet. So I'm going to limit myself to green and lower. And then I'm going to do another build that has the perks of the 5 killers that you get with DBD. So you get the Trapper, the Wraith, Hillbilly, the Nurse, and Huntress. My last build will be the build that I typically use with the Wraith, which is, I can choose from any of the perks. There's 130 killer perks out right now. So if you're brand new to the game and you're obviously not going to have all these perks and you're not going to be able to do whatever build you want because you don't have access to them. And a lot of these are behind paid killers too, so you would have to spend money to get them. But that is the idea of this video and possible series. Let me know if you're going to want to see more of these. So I'm going to explain the build, do a match, and then I'll explain the next build, do a match, and explain the next build, blah, 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 blah. So all of that being said, let's get started. All right, so this first build is only using his perks, which are Shadowborn, Predator, and Bloodhound. So in the match, I'm going to be, explaining what I'm doing and what my thought process is. And we're going to see how much value we do get out of his personal perks. With Shadowborn, this isn't typically a perk that you would run on anybody, honestly. Whenever you're blinded, you get 10% haste for 10 seconds. We're going to try to get some value out of it by mixing it with his Shadow Dance add-on. This makes it so that we break pallets faster whenever we are cloaked. And like I said earlier, I'm only doing the green version because I'm just limiting myself to, what a newer player might have on them. So if we get any survivors who are trying to flashlight us at pallets, hopefully we'll be able to break them fast enough in order to take advantage of the 10% haste that we're going to have from being blinded. Next perk is Predator. When a survivor escapes a chase, reveal their aura location for 4 seconds. Once again, not a great perk overall, but if we are losing people in chase, this will be able to at least tell us where they are going, so we might be able to cut them off. And to also help with this perk, we are using the Windstorm add-on, which increases my movement speed whenever I'm cloaked. This is a good add-on for the Wraith in general, because with your faster movement speed, you might be able to block windows, you might be able to block pallets, stuff like that. Once again, I'm using a green one just to limit myself a little bit. But there is purple versions of both of these, which are better, and if you have those, you should use those. And last but not least, we are using Bloodhound. This makes it so that the blood that comes from survivors after you hit them, you're able to see them a lot better, and they last longer. Honestly, none of these perks I would really use on any of my builds, unless I was, trying to do some weird fun build. But we're going to see what we can get out of them, so let's jump into a match. All right, Treatment Theater. This is actually a really good map for the Wraith. So we'll see how this goes. Pretty much any indoor map is good for the Wraith, because you want to try to come out of cloak behind walls and stuff. So We do have a couple of flashlight people. We can see them. That's actually kind of helpful. You do have a little bit of a speed boost whenever you come out of being invisible. So you have to try to use that speed boost to your advantage. Getting a hook that quick was pretty good. We'll kick this. We should have been invisible to kick that because we would have kicked it faster with our perk. But it's okay. Look how fast we move whenever we're invisible too. We would be moving faster if we were using the purple perk, but we're using the green perk, so. We're automatically just gonna let that go. We can see where she's at, which is actually pretty cool. Let's go check another gen. They're going for, one of them's going for the unhook. You want to kind of surprise people. Somebody here? You want to surprise people. You can do hit and run with him, which is a very viable option. I typically like doing chases more. We fake out the uncloak, that way we can kick the pallet faster. Oh, that was so close. Oh, we know where he's going. Block him. Go this way. Spin in a circle. The spin in the circle was just to like confuse him which way I was going. There's a flashlight on my right that did not work. Very nice. Get all the way close to the butt if you're gonna uncloak while they're around. Like if you're not gonna uncloak from behind a wall or something. Go ahead and just leave her alone again. We'll come around here, see if there's enemy coming from this way. Alright, they finished that gen. Kick this real fast. You don't have a terror radius whenever you're invisible, so you have to use that to your advantage as well. Very good hit. We'll do a little bit of hit and run here. Got a lot of people injured. Make him so that he's gonna have to recover. What the hell? What the? What are these scraps? Oh, she's here. Those scratch marks confused me. She's behind me. Oh, she almost got it. I knew she was behind me. Where is she? Is she here too? Oh, she's back here. Take her down. She's coming back. Chase her away. He's over there. That's fine. You're gonna heal right there, bud? We'll be able to get this down. Fine with me. Get this pickup real fast. These perks are actually doing things, surprisingly. Which way did he crawl? Is he right here? He is right here. They went and did a gen. We're down to one gen. So these guys are doing really good. Hopefully if you're a brand new player, you'll be going against easier Easier opponents. I'll get one of them. Very nice. That's cool. Ah, she got it. Well, we're moving faster right now. She got the flashlight save. Kind of sucks. If we don't get this right here, we're gonna have to abandon and we have to go check these other gens. The scratch marks are kind of helping. Alright, we still got her. Very nice, very nice. So we know that the center has a little bit of progress. The one on the far left has no progress. Let's check this one real fast. Oh shit, they're almost done with this one. Both of them had, whenever you do a gen, or whenever the gens are complete, you get your health back, which kind of sucks. Let's see if she's back over here. She is not. I have a feeling these guys are at least 2 or 3 man. Very nice, very nice. I got stuck on that corner. Ooh, very good. We are moving faster now because of that one perk. Oh, that was just a bad swing on my part. Hello. The blind perk that made me move faster actually got me that down. The down against the Claudette. She kept running. I wonder if they both ran to the other side. This is a greedy hook right here. Ooh, that was greedy. Hello. Get off of the gate. So the other girl, I'm assuming, ran back to... Ooh, she got the unhook. I think this kills him. They're here. They ran back around. Yo, these... The markings perk is actually helping. Hey, 3 kills is a win. I'm kind of surprised how much the Wraith perks helped, actually. What's happening here? There we go. The scratch marks helped. The blind helped me get it down. Like I wouldn't have reached that Claudette if it wasn't for that blinding perk. That was actually pretty interesting. I may have to mess with those perks more. That wasn't an easy game though. that was actually kind of hard. All right, so here is our next build. This one is only utilizing perks that come with the base game, so the killers that come with the base game. We have a perk from the Hillbilly, 2 perks from the Hillbilly, a perk from the Nurse, and a perk from the Huntress. So if you're just starting out, you'll have to put in some blood points into these guys in order to, you know, unlock these perks for everybody. First up, we have the Hillbilly perk Enduring. Whenever you get pallet stunned, you come out of the stun 50% faster. And then I also have the purple Shadow Dance now. And this is the one that whenever you're invisible, you can kick pallets, break generators 6% faster. So this is the add-on that I had on the other build, but this one's purple. This is the higher tier one. And I'll go ahead and show you this as well. I'm using the red Coxcomb add-on. This makes it so that whenever you uncloak, you don't make a noise. It is a red, so you don't get that many of them. I'm putting it in this build just to show how powerful it is. Going back to the perks, we have another Hillbilly perk, the Tinkerer. Whenever a gen is 70% done, we'll get a notification and we can start heading in that direction. Use the red add-on to come out of invisibility without making any noise. And then as long as we get there within 16 seconds, we won't have a terror radius. So this is a good way to sneak up on people. The Wraith is a good hit and run killer, so he can get around and damage a lot of people. The Natophobia is great for whenever you're damaging a lot of people. Every time you have somebody hurt or hooked or in the dying state, all the survivors get a penalty to repair, sabotage, totems, all that stuff. And if everybody's hurt, it's a 12% penalty, which is awesome. Last but not least, I'm throwing in the Lullaby Hex. This Hex totem's a lot better at low MMR than higher MMR, because whenever you have lower level survivors, messing with their skill check timing can honestly fuck them up a lot. Anytime you hook a survivor, you get a token. 1 through 4, it makes it so that the skill check warning gets shorter and shorter. And if you get all the way to 5, there's no skill check warning. That really messes up new survivors. I don't know how much use I'm going to get out of it, but either way, it gives them a hex to look for. So, you know, that kind of slows people down sometimes. Overall, I think this is a pretty decent build. So let's try it out. All right, Dead Dog Saloon. So we have a full team of Dwights that chose the map. This is usually a bad thing for killer. We'll see how it goes. Let's get the shit out of him. I actually forgot that I had that add-on on that made my build not work, and it kind of it surprised me as well. Oh, I really wanted that. I'm gonna chase this for 1 more second, and if I can't get him, I'm gonna split off. Oop, just run into shit. Come on, dude. There we go. A little bit of a backwards spin around, spin-a-rooney. And some guy just showed up and started teabagging. Fucking Dwights. Yeah, we'll chase you. Blocked your window. You didn't. You are crazy. Why would you not throw that? Okay, so our thing that says, so that gen that was right there is 70% done. What? All right, well, we still got him. All right, we got 1 hook, 1 gen. 2 things. Oh, everybody's here because that heal was way too quick. Get in front of him. Very nice. I don't know which Dwight is which because 3 of them are wearing the dinosaur costume. So if this is the guy that I just hooked, I don't know. Very nice. Pick them up before the flashlight people can come. Okay, so that was a new Dwight. Nobody's up there. One guy's right here. Very nice, very nice. They got the unhook. Can we cut him off before he gets this pallet? Nope. Oh, wow. I didn't expect him to keep running. Get in front of him. Very nice. That's what you need to get used to doing, is getting in front of people. Oh, there was one behind me too. I knew there was one in front of me. That's why I pushed towards the front. I didn't know there was one behind me. Fucking Dwights. This is gonna be a sweaty game. What are you doing? Tinkerer just went off. Fuck. Did they throw this pallet yet? No. Where'd that Tinkerer go off at? I got him off the thing. Sweaty game. Come on, dude. They're gonna get my hex, but I mean, they're gonna get my hex no matter what. Yep, there it goes. Alright, so we don't have a hex anymore, which is the downside of using a hex, but somebody at least had to take the time to do it. So, I mean, we're still at 3 gens, which is not bad. I'm gonna go back and check this hook. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go over there. No way anybody's in front of me. What are you doing, guy? You think you're just gonna walk by me? Everybody's injured now. I'll take trades. I like trades. So everybody has 12%. They're doing everything 12% slower now. He's right here. I'll drop this guy. I'll drop this guy to come get you. Where you going? Where you going? You going out here? So that guy should still be... Oh, no, they got the guy up before they did the hook. That was smart. Very nice. Alright, we got them on the run now. They're healing. Because right now their gens and everything will take a really long time. Somebody just went up here. What? Did he not go up here? Was that him that ran that way? Wow, down to 2 gens now. Good hits. Somebody's going for the unhook. I want to keep everybody injured. Where'd he go? I just saw him. I saw somebody over here. What's up, bud? Break the pallet real quick. He ran this way? Yes. We're doing good, but we need to get an elimination. God damn it, dude. Fucking Dwight's. I think that would have been an elimination too. Who the fuck? Who did I just hit? I blocked you, didn't I? Get out of my way. Very nice, very nice. Is this the guy that's on death hook? Very nice. Alright, we needed that. I don't think... Are they not going to pick this guy up? Ah, you didn't get me that time. I made you run away. 2 dead. Very nice. He went this way. He's giving up. You gave up? I thought y'all were doing so good. I can't uncloak. I'll chase you. I'm not gonna chase you around the house. Fuck that. He wanted me to let him go to the house. That house is so busted. I'm not gonna let you go to the house so I can chase you in there. Alright, so we were able to get these guys. They were... I knew that they were gonna give me some trouble. But we honestly did pretty good. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no. What do you want? You want me to let you out? I'll be nice, even though y'all were being a pain in the ass. What do you want? Oh, is this what you want to die? That was a pretty good game. Those guys weren't bad. All right, so this is the last build that I have for y'all today, and with this one, this is whenever you have, you know, a lot of people unlocked and a lot of perks unlocked. This is actually the build that I currently use whenever I play the Wraith. So we have perks from the twins, the artist, the pig, and the good guy. So if you wanted to do this build, you would need to own all of those people, and you would have to level them up to get the perks. You would have to do so much stuff to do this build if you were a new player, and that sucks. That's why so many people watch Dead by Daylight. They watch other people play Dead by Daylight, because not everybody has everything. Getting all these perks and getting all these people, they take a lot of time and they take money, and not everybody can do that. So I get why people are willing to watch instead of play. But like I said, this is the build that I'm currently using. I am using Oppression. Whenever you kick a gen, 3 other gens also basically get kicked. They all start to regress. Also, if somebody's on a gen, they get a hard skill check that might blow up the gen. I'm using Scourge Hook Pain Resonance. Anytime you hook a new survivor, the gen with the most progress blows up and loses 20%. So both of these are gen regression. My other 2 perks are for making people become exposed. I think I've done a video on this build before. This is make your choice. Anytime somebody gets unhooked, whenever you are at least 32 meters away, so you have to move away from the hook. Whenever somebody gets unhooked, whoever did the unhooking, they're exposed for 60 seconds, which means if you hit them, they'll immediately go down. The other one, Friends to the End, whenever you hook somebody that is not the obsession, somebody else becomes exposed for 20 seconds and you can see where they are. So for 20 seconds, if you could get to that person, you can down them on one hit. What else this does is whoever the obsession is, whoever becomes exposed, they typically run and hide anytime somebody gets hooked. So it's a good way to make sure somebody's not doing anything for 20 seconds. My add-ons that I'm using are to increase my movement speed. This is to get across the map faster to try to find the people that are exposed. And then All-Seeing Blood. I use this with this build because whenever you're invisible, you can see survivors through walls within 8 meters. So like I said, whenever somebody's exposed, they usually try to hide. This makes it so if they're in a bush or hiding around the corner, you're able to see them. So both of these work really well with this build. This is currently my favorite build with the Wraith. Let's see if we get a good game with it. All right, Ironworks of Misery. So we're gonna try to get it down as fast as possible, which is what you would always want to do, of course. Let's go in here and kick this door first. But this is a snowball build. So I saw somebody over there, but I'm gonna see if there's anybody over here. No. There's a snowball build. So we want to go from one hook into another hook into another hook. Very nice. If this guy runs us for too long, then we're going to leave the chase. Ooh, barely got that. All right, so we are going to want to hook this guy. Okay, we do have a white hook. We're going to want to hook this guy and then get away from the hook. Ooh, there's our exposed bud. I don't know if I'm gonna get this. We didn't get that. And typically you don't really get the Chucky ones. But, where is the other exposed lady? There she is. She was exposed. No, no. No, no. Since this is for like newer players, all you have to do is look up or down whenever somebody's trying to flashlight you. Where? Get away from the hook. We are moving quite fast because of our add-on. Where is everybody? Somebody's going for the unhook right now. Move a little bit away. There we go. He ran this way. Oh, it's our guy. It's our obsession guy. Oh, come on, dude. These guys aren't bad by any means. Get him to waste a pallet. He's exposed for a while. You can see the little timer on the right. What? I didn't block that pallet? That's nonsense. I should have been able to get that down. Let's just get in front of him. Oh no! That was almost really bad. Flashlight guy? No flashlight guy? Okay. I almost messed that up. Alright, so since we're hooking the obsession is going to change from our friends to the end. We'll go after this guy because he's injured. That's the second time I've gotten that guy through a pallet. Very nice, very nice. Are we 32 meters from that hook? Kick some gens. I'll hit you, dude. I'll hit you too. Are you giving up? Alright. The TTT is giving up. That's something that happens. I wasn't gonna chase him. I wasn't gonna tunnel him out. But if he doesn't want to play, he doesn't want to play. Yeah, doing the flashlight there wouldn't have been a good idea. Ooh, good dead hard. I was actually gonna wait that out, but I didn't. So she did good. Gotcha. So this is another obsession hit, obsession hook. So our obsession is going to change again. Hopefully it goes on to the chick. I didn't go on to the chick. I wanted it to go on to the person that I haven't hooked yet. Yeah, nobody's healing or doing anything. This is such a good build. But where did she go? It takes a lot to have all these perks. So now the one that hasn't been hooked is currently exposed. And I want to guess that they're together healing. Is she over here? I'm looking for the other girl, but I can't find her. Alright, so she's gone. It won't put it on the girl that I want. Like, the best thing to do is to chase after whoever your obsession is. Do you know where she's at? Where is she? Where is she? Tell me where she is, boy. I just can't let this drag out forever. This video is already going to be long. Everybody's already given up. And the other chick's probably hiding somewhere. It does not transfer whenever there's only 2 people. So, I mean, this other girl, I just never found her. I do move very fast, though. So we may be able to find her. Oh, I can see both doors, so this is already game over. I will skip to whenever she comes to one of these doors. Alright, she did the Chad move of just not coming to a door, which is probably what I would have done too. So we'll just watch her die. Goodbye. I will watch you perish. I honestly probably would have done the same thing if I saw those 2 doors that close together. I would have just died somewhere on the map. But that was pretty good. Those survivors weren't bad. That build is that build is really good. Like, I really like that build. And the TTV quitting kind of you know, was kind of bad for them too, but we can't help that. GG's. All right, let's talk about the games, talk about the builds. Hopefully you enjoyed everything. Hopefully this video helps out my subscriber and helps out anybody else who is deciding to purchase the game. If you want me to do a series and, you know, make one of these for Trapper, Hillbilly, Nurse, Huntress, you know, let me know in the comments. I actually had a lot of fun making this, and I know the pain. If you're new to the game and you don't have anything, and you know, you see people on YouTube, you see people on Twitch who are doing all these builds that you literally can't do because you don't have all 130 perks that are currently in the game. I get it. I had to reset whenever I jumped to PC, and I had to re-get everything, and it sucks. It's a grind. It takes a long time, and even when you have 5 million blood points, it still takes a while. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I see you in another one of my videos. Wee.